And welcome back for sports. After losing last night, both LCU baseball and LSUA softball are in the losers brackets in the NAIA regional round. But before we check in on how they are doing, let's take you over to Bunkie High School, where one Panther signed to play baseball at the next level. Chandler Moreau is a pitcher and infielder for Bunkie High School. Today, Moreau was surrounded by family and friends to help him celebrate this achievement. After having Tommy John surgery his junior year, Moreau defied the odds and still was able to sign with Bossier Parish Community College. Moreau will be a pitcher for the Cavaliers this upcoming season and looks forward to continuing his baseball career. Congratulations, Chandler, on this amazing accomplishment.
It's always been fun, a really enjoyable experience and something I've loved doing and loved competing at. It really hasn't set in yet, but just to be able to keep playing the games, that's what I'm really excited for. Just playing with my friends, going out there to battle with them and just competing with them. Gotta thank God first, my mom, my dad, for bringing me to all those practices, all those games whenever I was younger, supporting me, Mr. Dave McQueen and his family, Mr. Jared Bennett, and my coaches from Bunkie High, and all my friends and teammates. I had a nice visit whenever I went, nice facility, great coaches. I met a few players, they were all nice. It just seems like a great, tight-knit group. Just to become a better player, meet new people, you know, compete, try to win titles over there.